What if I show you how you can interact with 4 different airdrops with just one transaction? And this is a strategy that everybody is not even talking about, right? Let me show you how to interact with Layerzero, Optimism V2, Base and Linea airdrop in just one transaction. And this is a strategy that everyone is not talking about. To get this airdrop done, you need 2 things. You need to have Ethereum on your Optimism network. You can get this from Bybit. You can see my partnership link in the description below. And secondly, you need to have metamask on your Chrome if you are using a PC, or metamask on your Kiwi browser if you're using a mobile phone. And of course, a way you can actually reward us for doing this is by liking this video and following us and subscribe to this channel. Let us begin. Okay guys, so here is how to do a 4-in-1 airdrop, right? And these 4-in-1 airdrops are big layer 2 airdrops that they are big and they have big names already, and only one of them has actually done airdrop as of time I'm making this video, which is only Optimism. And of course, Optimism have said it in their tweet that they are going to be doing more airdrops in the future. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself for 4-in-1 airdrop. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to stargate.finance. So these 4-in-1 airdrops comprise of Optimism, Linea Base and Layerzero. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to stargate.finance and bridge between these blockchains. So after going to stargate.finance and your Ethereum has to be on Optimism, showing you, so you can get your Ethereum on any centralized exchange. You can get it on Bybit. You'll see a sign up on my description where you can actually get reward for doing that. So now if you're checking my account, this is my address. I have $43 on Optimism. You can see this one, right? I have $43 on Optimism. So having $43 on Optimism and want to switch. Now what I want to do is I want to bridge this Ethereum from Optimism to Linea. Now let's proceed. Now Stargate is majorly Layerzero. So anything you are doing here, you are doing Layerzero airdrop, right? So you go to this you select Optimism. Then you click on the token, you select Ethereum. Then for the to network, you select you scroll down, you select Linea. Then for the token, you select Ethereum. So input the number of tokens. You can press Alt, but I will advise you to leave a little amount of tokens so that it will serve as a buffer for gas fees, right? So it will serve as gas fees for you. So what you want to do is you want to click on transfer. So when you're clicking on transfer, this first transaction covers Layerzero, Linea, and Optimism V3. So you switch the network to Optimism. So make sure your Ethereum is on Optimism initially, right? So let's wait for the transaction to be confirmed. So I'll confirm the transaction here, right? You can see the transaction fee is very, very low on Optimism, very, very low. You can see how very, very low it is, right? So let's wait for the confirmation. And of course, before I continue, you can see that this is my Linea ETH. I only have $1.95 of Ethereum worth on it. So when the transaction gets successful, this is going to increase to $40 plus, right? So this first transaction covers Optimism, Linea, and Layerzero. They are going to do it again in another way around. Now let's wait for this. Why this is still loading, right? So this minute is counting how long the transaction will take for you to get to the destination chain, right? So let's proceed, guys. And now this transaction is complete. Now that it has completed, now let's go back to my Linea scan to scan my address. So let's scan the address and you'll be able to see that, yes, this has been added to my wallet. Now, and I have $44. So what I want to do next is we want to bridge from Linea Ethereum. So will be Linea Ethereum to will be from Linea Ethereum to base. So you scroll down, you click on base. So that means you also another transaction where you are increasing your transaction count, right? Then you can just input 0.02719. No, 271, right? You can leave the remaining for gas fees. 0.02705. Okay. So let's leave the rest for gas fee. So you click on transfer and you switch the network. Even if your network is not added on MetaMask already, it will automatically add it up for you, right? So when you click on the so I'm doing 3-in-1 transaction in this. This is base transaction. Okay, this is telling me that the gas fee, I don't have enough gas. So what you do is when you don't have enough gas fee, you reduce the amount of which you are using in swapping. So let's reduce the amount and try it again. Okay, let's reduce the amount and try it again. Let's try for this one. Let's try it again. Reject these two. I think I need to reduce my number of for the gas fee, right? Okay, 2 point. Okay, guys, I'm with yeah. So I think the buffer should be enough right now. Then you confirm this transaction. So you can confirm the transaction now. I'm trying to get a good amount of number for my swap, right? I'm trying to get a good amount of number for the swap. So let's confirm. Let me just confirm it now. So you can now see now. So you click on confirm, and the transaction will be bridged to base. So after doing this, you can also do it the other way around also, right? So let's wait for the confirmation. This is just 3-in-1, 4-in-1 airdrops, which you don't want to miss this airdrop strategy. So here we go. It is the transaction has submitted, and to take this amount of time for it to get matched. So let's wait, guys. Now this is finishing. This is currently finishing. Now let's wait and see. So now you can see before the transaction, I'm having $0.95 in Ethereum balance here. So after transaction, it is definitely going to change to $40 plus. Okay, so this is still finishing. So let's wait. So now the transaction has now been completed. So let's go back to our big scan and refresh. And you see that the Ethereum will have been deposited in the wallet. Now I have $44 worth of Ethereum. So the final transaction is now to go back to, all these base linear, they are not on major centralization yet as of time I'm making this video. So we want to return this Ethereum from base to Optimism. So that means we did 4 transactions. I mean, we did 3 transactions for 4 different projects. So let's do this. 0.027. Okay. 0.0265. Let's try 65, 64, then 63. So let's transfer this. So I'll be receiving this amount on my Optimism. And once transaction is confirmed, that is it. 4-in-1 transaction, which is something that you don't want to sleep on, right? So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Giving out this valuable information takes a lot, and you don't want to miss out. So even if you are watching this video after Layerzero has done airdrop, this is still a strategy where you can use in getting this is a strategy you can use in getting other airdrops. You get the point, right? So transaction rejected. Let's try it again. Let's reduce the amount to this. Let's transfer. Then let's confirm this. Okay, transaction fail. I think we need to reduce Let me refresh the page, and then we need to reduce the number of transactions which we are amount of Ethereum we are using for the transaction, right? Or maybe the network is congested. Either way, let's find out. Okay, guys. So select base as your network, select Ethereum, your then so let's transfer this. So let's confirm. So now, in case your own is bringing error, just refresh the page and voila, you are good to go. So let's wait and see. The transaction is currently pending. So it will take this amount of time. So once the transaction is successful to your Optimism wallet, that is the end of this video, and that's the end of the transfer. So make sure you try it over and over again. Don't just stop at one. When you do this now, go back again and do it maybe after. So I will recommend you doing this transaction once a week for you to be organic, right? And for you to have increased transaction count, which I believe they will use as an eligibility criteria. So congratulations if you watch this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. That is the only way you can repay us for doing this. So thank you guys for being here in this video. So while this transaction is submitted, and I also want you to know that you can actually do it. Airdrops are a good way to make money, and you don't want to use them. So this is how. So now the transaction is now confirmed. Now, if you are going back to my Optimism, you will have seen that my Optimism token will have been, Ethereum will have been deposited back. So this is just an easy way to do the transaction. So make sure you subscribe and follow me for more. Take care of yourself. See you in the next video, guys.